Thank you very much. Mr. Stadlander, can you talk about the partnerships coming from the manufacturing world, partnerships that you've cultivated with high schools, junior colleges, and four-year schools, and how to develop workforce?
Sure.
Pull it a little bit closer, too, so there we go.
Thank you for the question, Mr. Chairman. Yes, absolutely. Starting with our four-year partnerships, four-year university partnerships, we have cultivated relationships where we hire interns every summer to come and work in various engineering, supply chain, and business areas of the company. And we hire new grads from those interns every single year. We also partner with the University of South Alabama on some hourly apprenticeships with some of their students. That's newly and emerging. With two-year technical colleges, we run apprenticeships, as I described earlier, both the work and learn and the registered apprenticeship. Those are very successful in having ready now people to come to work on day one upon graduating and fill roles that actually exist in our plant. The high schools, we partner with, I believe, 12 high schools in the surrounding counties, in order to get out there. The kinds of things we do there, in addition to a dual enrollment impact program, is we work with the centers, career tech, and centers at those schools. We do mock interviews, we go out. It's very important that the students, in middle school as well, we do that as well, can see themselves working in our field. They, as described earlier on the card, modern manufacturing is a lot different than what many people believe when they think of a steel company, in our case, from 30, 40, 50 years ago. And so when they can envision themselves working there, they see the high-paying jobs that are very rewarding, and they see that it's a clean and safe environment, then they're much more likely to engage with these programs and have that exposure and then get those skills. We also partner with groups even outside of schools. We participate in GLAM, that's Girls Learning About Manufacturing, and we work with, SIGIA, we did work with SADC and all sorts of other groups to ensure that we're reaching the community where the team members live and can potentially come work for us.
Thank you. Mr. Cox, you mentioned in your testimony the partnership that ACCS has with Alabama Technology Network. What kind of specialized training do they offer to students, and is it something that other states can implement?
Alabama Technology Network is really unique. It's a real flexible program, and it's not tied to credits or semesters and those type of things. So yes, I think it's a great model. It started out as pretty much a manufacturing training program, and now we're starting to see they are so good at doing training in Alabama. So if someone needs just a quick training to be able to learn how to run a machine in a manufacturing facility, ATN can send in their team, and they can supply that work anywhere in Alabama. And we have offices all over the state so that we can supply that training. So, Senator, I believe it's a great. I think it's one of those things that it's like a Swiss Army knife. All of the things that we have, I think, is great for economic development because we can train as easy as you need PLC training and you need to get somebody to be able to run a PLC, or if that actual PLC training is changing because of technology, we can go in there and train students. We call them students, but employees, a lot of times they're already employed and they're upskilling. So it gives them an opportunity to do better, Senator Tuberville.
Zach, do you think that includes AI?
Well, I will mention AI. I think, hearing the others speak of AI, one thing that we believe we're going to have to, or we are doing with AI is training our instructors. We have over 10,000 instructors in the state of Alabama. And if they don't use it, if they don't understand it, then I think that's the most important training. So we're doing all we can to partner in AI so that our instructors, 10,000 strong across Alabama, we're using our LMS, which is our learning management system. There are AI components in there, so we have to train for that. That's for our students and for our instructors. But if our instructors don't understand it, then it's probably not going to be possible that our students get it. So, and sometimes the students may be ahead of our instructors. And what we have found, it's also across all areas. It's our career tech instructors as well as our physics, math, and science instructors need training on AI. So we're doing a lot of digging to try to get our folks caught up. And I'll tell you, when you talk about STEM, sorry you didn't ask this, but just somewhat in response with STEM and cybersecurity, I think is something, Huntsville being right there for us is huge, that we're able to train our students to be good in cyber. So embedding things like AI, cybersecurity, and those things in our computer information science courses, which is career technical education, we have done that statewide. And I think us being one system with one board, one chancellor, it has made us be able to be very agile and be able to take the courses that we have statewide and make sure every student is getting consistent training in the STEM world and all of the education they're getting through our community colleges.
Thank you. Senator Murray?